Welcome to today's deep dive. Imagine buying a dusty 24-acre lot filled with rock crushers down in California's Coachella Valley. You let contractors dump their broken concrete on it, and you quietly clear nearly $1 million in profit every single year.
Yeah, sounds like a joke, right?
Yeah.
But today's source is actually a Confidential Information Memorandum, or CIM, for a construction and demolition recycling facility doing exactly that.
Exactly. We are uncovering the, highly lucrative economics of the industrial dirt business. We really want to see how these massive regulatory moats create lasting value for the people holding them. So, okay, let's unpack this, because the premise of making a fortune off a yard of dirt sounds wild.
Oh, it really is wild.
Yeah.
The mechanics behind it are just brilliant. I mean, it is a masterclass in business efficiency. The secret to this facility's profitability comes down to a two-sided revenue model.
Right.
Basically, they get paid twice for the exact same material.
Which is crazy to think about. It's like running a restaurant where people actually pay you to drop off the raw groceries at your back door.
Yes.
And then you turn around and charge other diners to eat the cooked meal.
That is a perfect analogy. Contractors are paying this facility inbound tipping fees. Basically, they pay just to open the gate and dump mixed construction waste. So things like drywall, concrete, street sweepings.
Just getting rid of their trash.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
And once that debris is dumped, the facility processes and crushes it into a Caltrans-approved product called Class 2 base.
And for anyone outside of commercial construction, Class 2 base is that crushed gravel foundation that, well, absolutely every road, highway, or parking lot needs before you can pave over it.
Right. Developers desperately need it. So the facility sells that finished output for about $5.50 to $6 per ton.
Wow.
And they're moving between 60,000 and 80,000 tons of it a year.
And because they aren't paying for their raw materials, I mean, almost all of that secondary sale drops straight to the bottom line, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. That double dipping results in a roughly 23% EBITDA margin. Specifically, they are generating $885,563 in earnings.
On what, like $3.8 million in revenue?
Right around there, yeah, $3.8 million. And that is phenomenal for a hard asset business. Plus, the current owner is semi-absentee.
Meaning they aren't out there driving the bulldozers every day.
Exactly. They rely on local managers who have been running the yard for, I think the CIM said, up to 16 years.
Okay, but wait. If you are pulling a 23% profit margin just for sorting and crushing concrete, why doesn't a competitor just, buy the 20 empty acres next door, undercut your tipping fees, and steal the market?
Yeah, it seems like an incredibly easy business to replicate, but what's fascinating here is the regulatory moat.
Ah, the red tape.
Always the red tape. You cannot simply buy industrial land and start crushing drywall. Environmental protection laws inadvertently create these unbreakable local monopolies for companies that are already grandfathered in.
So they're protected by the city or the state.
Completely. This specific company is the only approved facility in the entire region allowed to accept this exact mix of debris. They hold a conditional use permit valid through 2057.
Wait, really? 2057?
Yeah, allowing them to process up to 1,500 tons per day. The government has essentially mandated that they have no local competition.
I hear that, and it sounds like a perfect setup. So what does this all mean for a potential buyer? The CIM lists a $5.5 million asking price.
Which comes out to about a 6.2x multiple, meaning a buyer is willing to pay 6.2 times the annual cash flow to acquire this semi-absentee hard asset monopoly.
It's a hefty price, but maybe worth it.
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, it highlights a fundamental truth about investing. Everyone chases these flashy tech startups or, fleeting consumer trends.
Sure, that's sexy stuff.
Right. But the most unglamorous, supply-constrained markets often hold the most enduring value. When a business has a regulatory advantage that competitors cannot legally replicate, it just prints cash, even if it can't build a new shed.
It's the ultimate invisible gold mine. All right, we'll leave you with this to mull over. The next time you walk past a massive construction site, don't look up at the shiny new high-rise being built. Look down at the dirt and ask yourself, who holds the quiet, invisible monopoly on the rubble being hauled away?